What's going on, guys? If I'm a little hesitant, you know why. I'm demented. Welcome to the disorder where everything's a little fucked up. Huh? Tell me about it. But at least we're fucked up together. I stream every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, and sometimes extra days with a new schedule coming soon. So if you like what you see and you want to see more, hit that follow button here on Twitch. You can also subscribe if you're feeling generous and awesome. In 3 different ways, you can be a little disorderly, mildly deranged, or totally fucking discombobulated. That being said, let's get into what we're doing today. Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship Tenacity. Its continuing mission to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before, and also to destroy every little spaceship that we can in these patrol missions, because that's what the Federation's all about. Sorry, I'm trying to keep it up in a hypey, happy way, and hopefully the stream's going to go well. We're going to play Star Trek Online today, if you haven't figured that out. Took away the HUD for a second so you can see the beauty of the ship, and we'll fuck around with that for a little bit while I'm trying to watch my my status. It doesn't. I wish its Stream Manager on and the thing would show me like my like quality. Like I had to look at the I have to alt tab out to look at the stream to see. So what I've done real quick, we're getting into that. I've lowered the bit rate. I have been originally, when testing City Heroes, I tried lowering the bit rate as well as lowering the quality, having it downscaled to 720p. And while the video of the game looked okay, all the writing just looked horrible. And it was like, I can't do that. So I figured, let me try keeping the video settings and the scaling the same, but we'll change the bit rate because it all has to do with the upload speed. The upload speed that I have through Comcast is absolute fucking dog shit. And when I say I have, it's not my setup, it's my roommate's. But I will be getting Verizon Fios as soon as possible. Hopefully by the 24-hour stream. I hope so. But yeah, so this is Star Trek Online. We're gonna pop out from time to time so I can keep an eye on that because I don't know how else to see my quality. I see that it's there. It shows me I'm live. It's showing excellent and all that kind of stuff. But who the fuck knows what's going to happen in this stream? Um, like I said, we're just going to see how it goes. But this is the U.S.S. Tenacity. Now, this is the Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser. I originally got this ship through, I believe, an Epic token. I believe through the if you know anything about Star Trek Online, the Phoenix Prize Pack, I got an Epic token. I believe I got this ship for another character that I thought at the time would be a great thing, and I loved him. I love that character on that ship, but it doesn't. This is, I would say, probably my main character. This is Maximus Kane. He's got like all his stuff. He's got a pretty decent set. He's still going to get some better stuff. That's why we're going to work on. I'm rambling way too much here. Let's go on with the ship first, though. So let's get the HUD back on for one, so you can see all the dumb stuff. And you can see some information. So this is the ship. It's a Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought Cruiser T6X. I got it upgraded with an upgraded slot, so I think you get an extra device slot. You get an extra one of these or something here, and you get an extra trait slot. So, but just for funsies and to see how this stream is running out, so let's go over some of the stuff that I got going on here as far as like traits stuff go. So this is your traits. These are the starship traits. So we got emergency weapon cycle. So in emergency powered weapons, you get 50% weapon, 50% less weapon power cost for 30 seconds, and 20% fire cycle haste for 30 seconds. Then we got the supercharged weapons. Whenever you fire a torpedo, grants 1 second of supercharged buff. Supercharged stacks up to 3 times. Directed energy weapons gain 10% damage, 1.5% critical chance, and 6.6% critical severity for 20 seconds. Dope little thing. Entwined tactical matrices, which allows you to run beam, fire, will, and then it'll automatically fire off your torpedo spread, so you don't have to worry about one less thing you got to worry about. Now, I'm wondering how this is going to play. I have this turned up. I don't know what the audio is going to be like on this one. I will probably check audio in game and turn it down a bit if it's too loud, if I can't talk. Then we got the Heart of Sol, if I remember. So, yeah. So, when you use attack pattern beta or any temporal operative buff ability, 10% fire cycle haste again for energy weapons for 20 seconds, and 5% bonus phaser damage for 20 seconds. It's a totally phaser build, by the way. if you haven't figured that out as well. And then this is target-rich environment, so 1% direct energy damage per target while cannon, scatter volley, or beam fire at will is active. Stacks up to 30 times. 30 times. Generates 4 stacks per second. So that is the one thing. Then our your normal space traits, and then we got some space reputation things, which I think I got hull repairing nanites, precision, uh, Omega kinetic shearing as COT to projectile weapons, superior shield repair, and then we'll get through all this. I just really wanted to play something a little mellow, see what the quality was going to be like, stuff like that. And it's a reputation mark bonus, so you get bonus marks for every reputation thing you've done in. And you can see all my reputations are at tier 5, with 2 of them real close. Task Force Omega is real close at 204. He's at 250,000 to get to the next one for tier 6, the final. And then Terran's up probably the highest. So we had these from before. These were set up before, so we're going to go through the whole stupid grind thing of doing all this real quick to get rid of all these. And then we're going to set up the next. And I figure what we're going to do is the patrols that I do, and we'll go over those in a second as well, really just 5 patrols. It's what I've been used to. But today we might, at the end, we might branch out and do some other ones. But I like the ones that I'm used to, so. But as I got on my marks, we're going to set all this up now. And this takes a little bit. We're just going to talk, though. So I hope everybody's having a fantastic, what's today? Sunday. Sunday, thank God I got one more night of work. Last night wasn't too bad. It was an order night. I learned how to make pizza, which at our store goes live on Monday, which is going to be interesting because we're not ready for it. We're really not ready for it. We don't have the space for it. Luckily, we are getting a remodel very, very soon. And, but that's not until October 17th that we're getting that remodel. But there's just no space where I think it's why they finally moved up our remodel time to come, because the store it's old. It's nice, but it's old. It needs some TLC, and I hope the remodel really brings us into a nice, newer, more modern, more clean, organized. But we have no space in that store. Like the whole drink section and the whole OWS section, which is where they make the sizzlies and all the snacks and that kind of stuff, is such a clusterfuck. It's so cramped over there. It's not even funny. I just want to make sure I was on the right live scene again, because I can't help myself. I don't have my little remote thing showing me. So it's such a clusterfuck over there. So I'm looking forward to when we got a remodel for sure. Come on, how come you haven't finished up yet? We're not showing. Come on, show. The only one that's not showing like it's counting down the timer yet. Let's go. Now we're going to go through. We're also that's the 20-hour one, so that one's sit there for a while. Then we're going to go through and get all the hourly ones going. And it's basically just click. Yes. Next one. Select. Fill all. Yes. Select. Fill all. Yes. And once we finally get all these up to tier 6, then we're going to start getting some gear from these things. In which case, we're also going to have to grind more for that. Supposedly, there's a couple of good sets that are really, really good. Iconian sets really well. They said the Discovery Legends sets are actually pretty good for the ships and stuff like that. I don't do much ground stuff with this game anymore. I used to, but honestly, the biggest part of this game that I enjoy is space battles, which is what we're going to get to eventually. It's what we're working towards. But I like to set all this stuff up first, because then we have about an hour before I got to do this again, because these will be done all in an hour. And give us more reputation XP to get to those next levels. But they're all at tier 5. I can't wait to get them all to tier 6. I'm actually excited. It's a lot of grinding, just so you know. That's a lot of time to put in to do this stuff. But you'll see why it's kind of fun. Another thing that we're doing while we do this is you get skills, you get XP. So specialization right now, I'm using intelligence offer as my primary. Okay, which means if you understand anything about that, you're getting these little things that you get, blah blah blah, and different abilities, which you'll see when I use them. And then the secondary is strategist, which is just great for space stuff. And I've got Command officers full. Miracle workers full. Temporal operatives full. I did all that. Pilot's the only one I'm working on, and we're about halfway there on that one. So any specialization XP is what. And these ones I haven't gotten. These are more for ground stuff, which I really don't do. I will probably eventually fill them up anyway because you're going to get the XP, and you can't really. Constable has a little bit of space stuff, but it's not really it's not really my cup of tea. But I want to get them just to get them to have them all. So um, let's get ourselves one to Sol. Back to Earth, space dock, real quick. Not that we need to be. It's just I think it's easier to enter the system and get back into the space dock area. While it's doing that, we're going to alt tab, take a look at that. Still saying excellent. I honestly think that that was the biggest problem with the stream is not having the available uploadability. You know, at 12 Mbps. Um, looking up the information before when I was streaming and stuff like that. When I was looking at this streaming, was try not to use more than half or so of your witch call. So I had it set for 6,000, which is roughly half. It's right on the tip of half, but I think that was causing a disconnect. So we're gonna see it. But this is what this ship looks like, which is phenomenal. It's running the Section 31 Vanity Shield. They did a while ago, for a brief time, they allowed you to buy them, I believe, with dilithium. And I had a bunch. Plus, it's easy to get dilithium. If you throw a little bit of money at this game and buy some Zen, you can just convert your Zen to dilithium on the exchange and get dilithium to do it. So I got that one. I got the Baul Shield. I got Discovery something or other. A couple other ones, but Sector 31 is the best shield. So if I take this off, it doesn't look that bad without it. You know, the texture and stuff like that is nice and all, but it's nowhere near just that awesome coolness that the Section 31 shield gives to it. I mean, it just gives a nice smoothness to it all. You'll see in some of the close-up shots when we zoom in and out of come into different zones. And then the ship engine and stuff like that is the Aegis deflector effect and the Aegis engines. But I have the Bajoran set fully on here, the Bajor Defense full set on here. And a lot of things are benefiting phaser damage. That's why this ship is actually, in my opinion, fairly well. So we're all phasers. I recently switched over to these Kelvin Timeline phaser emitters. But everything we have is kind of boosting, especially the Bajor set, is boosting phaser damage. So all that everything. We're just going to do this. If you want to, you should be able to read it because I didn't change the resolution. It should be readable. But if it was in a lower resolution, something about the downscaling or the upscaling, whatever it does, it takes it, 1440 down to 720p. It made it look like fucking garbage in my test, and I was like, I can't do that. This looks horrible. So I said, fuck it, we're going to try and do it this way. So this is basically all I do when I do these missions. The other thing we do is there's a little program I like to use called STO Combat Meter, and that's what this is here. And it's basically something you're allowed to, you get the location of where your thing is. And my DPS, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a top tier player or anything, but by a simple guy and what I can get without fleet kind of stuff, it's not bad. 30,000 is what I usually look for DPS in my stuff. So that was the last one I did a day or so ago. So we're going to see what we can get to today. In order to make sure that works, you want to hit combat meter, combat log, space 1. That creates a combat log. And then we just do this. And the patrols that I do, Age of Discovery, they used to be in a different order. Now they're not in that order, but I still do them in the way I used to do them. So we do Rescue and Search. Then we go to the 9th Rule. Then we do Ruins of Doom and Sentinels. And then we finish off with Wanted because it's a nice simple one. Now we might do some of these other ones. We may do them. And in this one, I don't like doing this one because there's that part where you have to just fly so slow, and I just don't like doing it. So two favorite ones are Rescue and Search, which is great just because it's a nice little battle one, and the 9th Rule because it has Madrid, who's a Ferengi. If you don't know anything about it, it's just funny. It's just a good time. So we're going to see how this goes because some of this stuff can get a little busy. You see the texture on the side of the ship. It just looks so dope. This gives you that super smooth shit. So we'll let the story. I usually just skip right past all the stuff, but we'll let her say her piece. while we set up some stuff.
That said, I can't think of anyone I'd rather have at my side during such an ordeal.
I'm glad we got her in time, Captain.
As am I. In spite of our mission being scientific in nature, the rogue Klingons attacked us all the same. I suppose they thought we'd be easy prey. I'm happy to say their logic was tragically flawed.
Indubitably.
We can ponder their motivations further once the shooting stops. For now, I believe we should focus our attention on putting a stop to their attack.
Works for me. There we got some ships. We're going to pop those out, get those bad boys on that right away. Pump up here, back off a little bit, and this is the part that I love. This is what I love about this game. It's just the space battles. I mean, how can you not be in like two space battles? I mean, it's a little overwhelming with a lot of the fucking effects that they show on that you have to have, but it is what it is. It's still fun though. I didn't go over everything on my ship, but I have the prolonged engagement set in there, which is basically a phaser, a torpedo, and a console. And then the phaser or quantum phase set, which is similar. It's a torpedo, a phaser beam, and a console, but like a not a. This is.
For the moment. I'm afraid I have some bad news, however.
What is it?
Two of our ships were studying the nearby rift into the mycelial network when the Klingons attacked. While I'm still showing them on sensors, they're not responding to our hails. I fear they're in danger.
We'll investigate, render assistance if necessary. Klingons are attacking. Oh no. You notice I'm saving certain things until bigger battles. These only last like a few minutes. There's a little bit of shit, so we don't have to worry about nothing major right now. With those red ones that are going 222, those are the Kelvin timeline phasers, which I kind of like. Oh, easy peasy. Now, like I said, this is something really just to stream a little bit. I figure I'll stream about 2 rounds, which will be about an hour. And then I'll go out for a puff, come back, do another 2 rounds, and then probably call it a day. But I wanted to stream, I wanted to test out what the stream's going to be, what it's going to look like. So, if it stays connected, stand by, Captain. We'll get you out of this. Oops, sorry. I'm so used to skipping it. My bad. I'll try not to skip the next one. I'm just so used to hitting that bumping, so.
Online nicely. My thanks to you and your crew. At the risk of looking impatient, may I suggest we move to safer surroundings? There's no telling when this rift will surge once more, and then all 3 of our ships will be stuck like Gret loons in a snare strip.
We can't have that, can we?
Under the circumstances, I think it'd be a good idea to use what we've learned so far and close the rift up while we can. The longer it stays open, the more chances we have of
He comes up really low.
or the Josep or a roving tardigrade. You see where I'm going with this?
I hear you. Good point.
If you feel that's for the best, well, so be it. We'll watch your back while you.
Don't take that on. Trust me, you ain't gonna watch my back.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
And the Klingons are gonna come back. And this is the bigger battle. They all seem to have that same kind of setup. Like there's a little bit of stuff, and then there's the big one, where I kind of just go all out and click everything. Why? Because I can, and it's fun. I said it's going to be interesting to see if this holds together for the stream too. Well, the fucking whatever. I forget what the hell that thing's called again. I love that too. The side fucking shot, whatever it's called, broadside cannon barrage. It's awesome. The Thoth power subcore. That's what it was. I remember doing the mission to get that too. It was dope. I got lots of different characters. I actually recently, about 5-6 months ago, went through a lot of my characters, took off whatever I wanted from them that I could, and deleted half of them because I had so many of the same, similar to City of Heroes, same fucking characters, just doing the same, just different slight builds. I really got into like tactical characters, but I have found a good sweet spot with engineers, engineer captains. They seem to be phenomenal work. This the miraculous repairs is amazing. The I mean, if you want to be tanky and stuff like that, for sure. What is I haven't oh, there's one sitting over there floating. It's like I haven't seen any like loot drops, anything to fucking grab. So it's like, what the hell am I doing? Now? Some things are pointless to even click. Like I'll click that, okay, but they'll be dead before I can do anything with that anyway. They'll be gone. They'll be destroyed before I use it. Oh, I can't now. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. But you know, he's got the tanky, so he's not. Oh, and this is advanced too. Like there's three different settings. There's like simple. There's I haven't done elite yet. I don't think I can handle elite yet without dying. There's not really much of a downside to dying because you get all the components you need to repair your ship um, for doing these fucking patrols anyway. Bullshit it is. Miraculous repairs, bitch. Gotta get all the goodies. Once like that's your notice that it's almost over. Just gotta hold out a little longer. No, he's not. He's not doing it. I don't want to do that again. I'll have to do that instead. That's a nice little heal too. The regenerative integrity field, which I think is what comes from the quantum phase set, if memory serves, or it's a console that I got. I totally forget. Not gonna lie. Like I said, I'm interested. I also thought that streaming Star Trek Online might be a good idea with the lower bit rate, um, because it's mostly black, because it's in space. So I thought, all right, well that you know, there's not as much, but there is a lot of action going on. Don't get me wrong. All right, we are done that. Let's grab our fucking shit, grab our goo, and let's see what numbers we want to bring up to around. We're trying to keep it around 500. So who's the lowest? It looks as though they're all about the same, but it looks like Lucari needs the most. Let's get this for Lucari. All right, get those. Okay, yeah, it might be. Indubitably.
We'll remain here to complete our research. Safe travels to you.
And we're done. So at the end of the first run, we'll go look through that combat meter and see what it shows for the different battles. I mean, it's not that I live my life by that, but honestly, this is like Car Mechanic Simulator, where this is like kind of. Oh, there's another one. There's so many Venduses, to be honest. Like that, another one looks almost just like mine too. Look, we're twinsies. These get the same shield and everything on it. Although I just noticed he's got like. I just noticed he's got the like blue up in there, and I got red. What's his called? The U.S.S. Dragon. I mean, Tenacity. I thought Tenacity was a better name. So basically, you just do that, and then you go on to the next one. Patrols, we go down. Jump to the next one. This one's fun because I love the Modern. So we'll try to let him talk. Although I'm so now usually I just blast right through these, but the first time I'm running these in this stream, we're gonna
Looks like there was
we're gonna let them do their talking.
I'm not picking up any house.
I see a lot of talking up here, so.
If they're here, they're under cloak.
Good to see you, Admiral Cabret,
we're dealing with an
As you can see, we can't. Oh wait, that's Took morning. My bad.
here.
What happened here, Admiral?
We came here to determine the status of a rather unusual variety of spore. As we were getting our bearings, a Ferengi marauder dropped out of cloak and unleashed hell.
Did I hear you correctly? A Ferengi ship with a cloaking device? I got a cloaking device too.
Fortunately, the Carter and Shurgat were able to respond before the Ferengi finished us off. Once they arrived, the Daemon pursued the better part of Valor and went back under cloak. Now that you're here, I believe the Ferengi will cut and run, assuming they're still out there hiding.
Their odds aren't in their favor at the moment.
Sorry to interrupt, but I'm reading low-level radiation
Yeah.
asteroid. I think your
Oh,
Ferengi
damn it.
is out there harvesting spores, Admiral.
We need to stop that immediately.
Take the Carter and Shurgat with you. The Ferengi will think twice about attacking a group of ships, and you might be able to put an end to all this without firing a shot.
I hope not. Alright, let's get to it then.
The
Now,
Carter is ready to assist you.
this also made me want to make a Cation character after I saw just his voice, and I was like, oh, I gotta make a Cation. Lead the way, the Shurgat will follow. I was like, oh, this guy's cool. Like, I gotta make me a fucking Cation as well. There's the fun stuff.
I thought I made myself clear to that woolly-faced Starfleet Admiral. This salvage is mine and mine alone. Now
I love Madron. I don't know why.
I'm forced to damage that pretty ship and take it as a prize. After all, even a damaged ship of that class will fetch a fine pile of latinum.
Oh, really? I think you're overestimating your chances, Madron.
That's what you get for doing your own thinking, friend. Allow me to show you the error of your ways.
Have it your way. Red alert!
Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
Hit you with that, hit you with that. So, run around, be running around the bad guys when she comes. Yeah, just go around them, just fly around them. Yeah, blow them all up. Where's the reinforcement? Let's go get them too. Might as well pull it out. That comes back pretty quick. The boss subcore does pretty nice damage. Plus, it gives a nice little bonus to shield hit points. And I think shield regen or shield resistance of some sort. Memory serves. Yeah, did they blow up my subcore already? I just pulled it out. It should last longer than that. I was at the and then let's go into the story of this game for me. I bought it, I believe, shortly after it came out. And played it a little bit, very little bit, but it was a totally different setup. It looked totally different. There was still space stuff. Oh, let's hear the good. Let's hear the bad news.
The Ferengi managed to harvest a spore colony from the asteroid before we arrived.
Uh-huh.
He's got more than enough to make our lives difficult if
I
he's
see. And the good news?
The Ferengi ship just dropped out of cloak, and by the look of things, they're suffering a full propulsion system breakdown. No impulse, no warp, thrusters only. So, how do you feel about taking those spores off their hands?
Sounds like a great idea. Let's make it happen. So I played this game when it first came out, and it wasn't. Then I dropped it for like years. I didn't play it. And when I came back, they had changed it. I was like, oh, they changed it. It kind of made it easier to get into, so I got into it a little bit again then.
Before you start, let me remind you that I have what you want, and it's one button press away from disintegration. My ship might be a mess, but my personal phaser works just fine.
Right. Energize.
You just
I love this.
beamed out my spores. Not one, not some, but all my spores. I'm ruined. I don't suppose you're interested
So sniveling, just like a fucking Ferengi. Property. Hard pass. You're under arrest, Madron.
We've got company, angry company. They're targeting us and the Ferengi.
Red alert. All hands. Battle stations. That's wars. So I played this game like again the second time. I was like, oh, they changed it up so much. This is still not the final battle, but we'll pull some of them right now if you want, because it's Breen. Um, and then I came back when I came back probably closer 2020 I think or so, and I was like, oh my god, they changed it. Plus I think I had a better system at that time, and it was like everything just looks so much better, and I was just having a blast. So and there was a time where I sunk a lot of money into this game. Nowhere near like lifetime subscription that some people have sunk that kind of money into it, but I have sunk about that more than that amount of money into it. I just never paid it one chunk like that. But like when they had the bonus sales where you get bonus send for stuff, man, I spent some money. Sorry, I'm so used to just skipping right past him. I like he'll have like 3 or 5 up three like two or I don't know up to 5 I think different responses. My favorite one is 3 words: corn championship wrestling. That's my favorite one. Now we get that the final match.
I can honestly say I had nothing to do with these ships coming to kill us. They're doing it all on their own. You aren't going to let them kill me, are you? I'm
Oh,
helpless.
bleh.
You have to protect me.
We'll do what we can. You're still under arrest after all. It's just I don't know. I just love how sniveling he is. You boys are going down, don't you know? Try holding me all you want, but you're not going to get me because I'm just going to be resistant to everything you do. See, there's a lot of clutter and stuff like that sometimes on the screen that a lot of people complain about, but it is what it is. You know, like it's not, doesn't detract that much from me anyway because I'm just here to fucking blow stuff up. But they're really holding on to me, ain't they? I don't think so. Get me this time. I don't like to use my devices much. Like I don't really use the weapons thing or any of that. I don't ever usually have to. Just keep clicking stuff. Get the nice photonic officer, which helps recharges on everything to come back. I hope my audio's fine. Honestly, I haven't checked this like at all. I'm sure it is because I know I come up fairly loud, and the game sounds somewhat loud, but not crazily loud. I don't think so. Put them there to start. It's basically just that and that. But I get all my goodies. I got all that shit for the longest time. I was just salvaging it, so you can re-engineer items. But I have so much salvage now, I don't really need to really do much more with that for now. So I just been selling them, recycling them, however you want to say, for energy credits, just to make as much money as I can. Always nice to have a nice little stockpile of money. You never know when you want to buy some new weapons or something. Pew, pew, pew. Aw, I just hit that. Okay, it didn't go off. Good. That was easy. Hello, everything? Looks like everything. Alright, what are we doing? Lucari, right? We'll do Lucari for the first run. Well fought indeed.
Twice about coming after us again. I'll let Alliance Command know what happened here today. If Jaula or any of Modron's friends try to harvest the spores in this system, we'll make sure they have a nice welcoming party waiting for them.
Okie dokie. And Madron?
Modron's on his way to a Federation holding facility. We will make sure he faces justice for what he's done here today. Rest assured. Your work is done here. We'll take care of the wrap-up. Cabret, out.
Works for me. We're out of here. Engage. Good time to check the old Twitch page, which is still showing excellent. I haven't seen any kind of disconnects or no. Honestly, that was the biggest thing. I just hope the quality is not suffering too greatly. That's my only thing. Will this solve the issue? Still going to get FiOS because FiOS. Now looking at FiOS, what I have now, or what my roommate has, and what I use is Comcast, and you get about like on the Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi was way faster than Hardline. Hardline, you get maybe 100 megabytes download, 100 Mbps per second, or megabits. I think it's megabits per second for that kind of stuff. Download, and 12 point something, between 12 and 13 megabits per second upload, which sucks. FiOS though has minimum like 750 to 940 or 950, they're saying, for download, and to 800. I don't care if I can get 100 megabits per second upload. I'll be able to stream no problem at the quality that I want to, and should have a stable connection. So this is time to get my own ISP. So, all right, so that's 2 down. So we're building up with a bunch of junk in here. Don't have to worry about that. We're going to sell it out a little bit, and we save all these until the end. I should have 4 of them by the end of, because you get 3 hourly ones you can do, and the one 20-hour one. So the next one that I like to do is Ruins of Doom. So let's get to it. See how smooth and pretty that texture looks, though? I just think it looks dope. So, like, today's test was with this to see if this is going to work. Now, I know it's a Sunday, too. That may have something to do with the Wi-Fi or the internet being used. But I honestly think, knocking on wood, that lowering the bit rate is the way to go. So I can try to keep as much quality as possible, but lower the bit rate. And then Monday's stream will be here to finally defeat Bot with Schottengeist and some other stuff with him or something. So, Harpang radiation. It was used to destroy the Doomsday Machine. I remember doing that mission.
Right. Well, the spores are growing on the debris of this Doomsday Machine, which is where all of that radiation is coming from. This is a problem. The radiation is bleeding into the mycelial network through the spores. It'll cause serious damage if we don't deal with it soon.
Recommendations?
Hate to say it, but we need to cull the mutated spore colonies before the damage to the network is too great to reverse.
Understood. Helm, take us into the first spore colony. Which we're now after we do these once, when I do the next round or whatever, we're gonna skip right through this shit because I blow through these in my opinion. I have a certain way that I do this. So wait for that thing blowing me up. I ain't getting hit. Bro, at least you on them too. Yeah. Slightly different setting. I like this setting. This is a little annoying and harrowing. The final battle is a little annoying. Not annoying, but a little more, Yeah. Alright. Get this. Alright. Oh, can we get it real quick? Can we get it before you go out? I think we can. Come on.
Let's deal with the next
Boy, I just had to get out of there before that one blew.
Colony neutralized.
This one. We're going to use our cloak now after this.
Ships on long-range sensors. We're about to have company.
We got a cloak. It's awesome. They don't know we're coming. They don't even know we're here. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Shh. This will be a certain group, and then Ja'ula comes in. I love that side, that fucking broadside cannon barrage. It's so dope. Which is one of the reasons why I wanted to change to the Kelvin timeline beams, because they just kind of match a little bit better. But you still see the prolonged engagement beam and other things. But we might eventually switch that up because of the benefits of some of these other. Like I'm planning on definitely getting for as many of them as I want to and trying them all out. The whole uh, engine deflector, warp, and impulse. No, it's an impulse engine, warp drive, deflector, and shield system for all the different reputations that I'm leveling up now over time. Starting with the ones that are recommended to be the best, which have memory serves, the Iconian. Somebody said the Iconian's really good. And Discovery, they were saying, Discovery sets, which would be interesting. I'm going to try a whole bunch of things where I try different. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be a fun part of it, of getting that eventually. And now I was saying we were going to do a full 2 sets, and then I was going to take a puff break, but I think I'm going to take a puff break after one of these. And that's mainly because I've been talking a lot and letting them do their talking too, which I don't usually do. Well, I thought I was blowing up there, buddy. Damn, y'all just blowing up like crazy over there. What the hell going on, boys? What the hell? Well, the other ship that I had that I really enjoy using is the it's the Conquer class command cruiser or something to that effect. Um, if you know anything about Star Trek, it's the Presidio. Well, I have it looking like the Presidio. Because I just like that angular look of that ship. That was my it has some nice platform, and that was my pretty much our go-to because it has pets. I like having things that fly. I love having a hangar or two. Um, But then the one day I was like, let me put over to this ship and see what I can build out with him, and ran a couple things and saw the numbers in combat meter. I was like, oh, this is just as good as that ship, so I'm just going to switch over to this ship because it looks 10 times better. Not that this ship doesn't look good. This ship is awesome. And of course, having just watched Into Darkness a little bit ago, of course I'm hyped on this ship again. Because man, that ship makes a fucking entrance in that movie, man. I think it makes everybody want that ship. Bonus is nice, plus I have a little bit of a pool up there too to get a little extra every time too, so I'm getting even more, so that's dope.
Jaula ran like a scalded targ. She is not Klingon, and a disgrace to the memory of her honorable brother. We shall remain vigilant. If the coward Jaula shows her hideous face here again, I will finish what we started here this day. I will send her, screaming, to the gates of Grethor.
She has a lot to answer for.
Is it me, or do most forms of Klingon justice ultimately end with screaming in Grethor? You know, never mind. I think I know the answer to that. Look, as long as House Mokai isn't polluting and destroying the mycelial network, I'm good.
Me too. No, there was one down there. It's not a big deal to get that shit. Oh my god, I have so many fucking lock boxes, it's not even funny, but I never open them. I've done it a few times, I never get anything good. I do, however, love getting Phoenix prize packs. Yeah, when I'm feeling frisky, I'll spend some money on some Zen and just basically just buy dilithium with it. It's what I did recently, and I actually got lucky and got another epic. But I'm waiting until they maybe add a newer, cooler ship to the epic ships, so that I can get something different that Leveling wise, I'm trying to get him built up into piloting specialization because I want to set him up with a good piloting and strategist and throw him in. I have a Tarsus, which is an engineering piloting escort, really nice little like shippy spaceship, and I wouldn't mind getting that, fucking with that a little bit. That's a nice little piloting kind of ship. But this is really fun because it's got the rolling. He's just not as good. I have another character that has a pretty good build for that ship. He's an engineer as well. He's Macation. He does all Tetrion. So I have certain characters that do certain kind of powers. Like he's my phaser guy. So does So Gassy. Actually, we'll do that too. We might do some of that. We'll just show you some of the other ships in this stream or another one. But then I have Macation, who is mainly he doesn't fly. He can fly a big ship, but he's set more to have everything really work well. And when I say set, I mean like they have a good engine. Like if you look, there's an engine. Like this is the like I said the Bajor defense, the deflector, the hyper impulse engines, the warp core, and the shield, all part of the same set, giving you a nice little bonus. He's got a set, I believe it's the Kobali thing from doing the story stuff with that. Then I've got a science officer, a Jem'Hadar, and a fantastic ship too. But that's I think it's what we'll do. I think we'll do these with him, get another run of those at least started, and then switch over to another character and run another 5 with them, showing the difference in space battles and ships and stuff like that I have. So we're on to number 4 now, right? Patrol, yeah, Sentinels. Sentinels is easy enough. Wanted is the easiest one. It's basically just go in and start shooting everybody. Fun. I just have a lot of fun like doing. Space battles. I miss playing years ago. Descent Free Space.
Let's get to work. Starfleet is studying a spore colony on the planetoid ahead. It's a scientific research facility. No weapons, shields only. If Ja'ula or her lackeys come to visit, they'll be sitting ducks. Fortunately, we're here.
Indeed.
We're carrying some defense satellites in the shuttle bay. Deploy them at key defense points, and Ja'ula will be in for a nasty surprise if she decides to raid this spore colony.
Understood. Let's go to the satellites in place. I forget what I was saying. Totally forget what I miss playing Descent Free Space. And then even in Star Wars Galaxies, when it went jump to light speed, I totally enjoyed having space fights in that. Something about space combat. Now, of course, this isn't the same because it's not like you're in a cockpit or anything like that. But there's just still something cool about pew 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 pew. For me, I just love space lasers and pew pew pew. And just give it up, dudes.
Okay, let's have a look.
Well, I'm gonna get that stuff first, if you don't mind. It's gonna blow up soon. The power subcore is gonna blow up soon. Do it. Woo! These come back fast enough, so we're gonna use them. Plus, that's so fun. Look at that. Look at the way they snake. Squiggly. I don't know why I hit that. I didn't do that. But yeah, like I wanted to stream today to see, like I said, if it would be a solid stream, if it would work with no real issues, no kind of gappy gaps or fuck ups or anything like that. And while it's not the same game, I should be able to get an idea of the quality of what City Heroes will be too. And we'll see what happens tomorrow with that. Come on, let me get to the next one. Fucking Gravity Well. I love Gravity Well. But like my science captain, or admiral, I guess you should really say, my fucking Jem'Hadar, man, he was like my main character that I would play all the time for anything because he was like, there was no problems. A little slow, I would say, it takes a little longer, but he's got so many pets. That is crazy because Jem'Hadars get the, I forget what they're called, but you get basically 2 little fighter ships that kind of follow you and protect you everywhere that you can command. then the ship that he's flying has a hangar bay with, I think, two wings of ships, and then the ship that he flies also has a separating piece and a tail that gives him like another pet basic control. And it's just so awesome to watch him play. So I think he'll be the next one we do because we also know I also know I can handle, and he's also at advanced. Like there's only a few characters that I have that can handle advanced without really dying. And if you don't notice a pattern, when I play games, I don't like to die. If I can make it where I don't have to die, that's the ideal thing. Because dying and having to restart, do things like that, is no fun. So you know, I think it was too high. It's a little side. I don't know why it came to my head, but last night sidetrack at work. Like there was a couple different things that just kind of like little things that just started them. I'm like, oh god, it's going to be one of those nights, right? So first thing is a cop's in line and he's getting some stuff and he has a big cup of water. He's like, oh, that's just water. And I'm like, no, I want so bad to say things like, no shit, Sherlock, really? It's water? Who knew? And then I had an idiot customer that came up, I shit you not, came up and asked for cigarettes. And this is how he asked for them. Marlboro, box, 100s, lights. Like, I could have went for so many different cigarettes, and I'm so pissed off. Like, do you not know how to order the cigarettes that you like to smoke? Like, that's not how you order cigarettes. It's Marlboro Lights, Light 100 box. If you know, that's how you would do it. Like, pretty much. I just stuff like that is a waste of piss out of me, and I'm like, but no major incidents at work. That's always a good thing. Now I don't know how this this game works with pauses and stuff like for 15 minutes or so. I'm not sure if I'll get bumped out. I don't think I will. I'm not 100% positive. This is the final battle. You hear a Alachi flagship. Let's go get the Alachi flagship. This is where we pull out all the stops. We click everything. Click all the stuff on the bottom. And to be honest, I don't know if you're supposed to do that. Here's my thing, is they're all on a timer, so why wouldn't I hit this shit now? Get those timers going. There's certain ones that are on a real small timer, 15, 30 seconds, something along those lines, like your simple attacks and stuff. But some of your primary shit, they're on like big ass timers, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, and shit like that. You want to get that shit going. Yeah. Like these come back pretty quick. Photonic officer helps with that too. Right, you're going down, bitch. Ooh, he's doing the Alachi jump. They can jump through the. I had a ship that I can't remember the character that I played. That I have an Alachi ship that has that Alachi rift jump ability. I think it's a console or something. It's kind of neat though, because you jump through the dark, and you're kind of like in the in nothing for a little bit. You can't attack or anything like that, but it helps you kind of get around people and then pop out the other side and start attacking them. Pretty neat.
Donatu Station sends their regards. There's a few
2 dozen people down there that'll be a little leader tonight. Thanks to your efforts. If the Alachi return to the station, will be ready for them.
The Alachi, the
Rengi, the Orions, and hey.
Hey, let's not forget about Jaula. Anyone tries to make a play for the spore colony, they're gonna regret it. But I digress. As much as I'd like to stick around and see what the researchers are up to, there's more work to be done.
He's not talking though. Talking without moving his mouth. That's kind of odd. Alright, so this last one does not have a lot of, there's no real like talking dialogue really. There's no button. You just hear a bunch of things happening in the background. Another reason why I like one it a lot, because it's more simplified as in, okay, like go hunt, kill skulls. Check out on how, and they got 14 minutes. That'll actually work out perfectly. We get this done. I'll go have a puff. Let's go do this. And the last one I like to do is the Delta Quadrant Wanted. Now, before these patrols were introduced in the game, which I don't think they've been around, they've been there, I think, but not in the same way they are now, where they're so easily accessible. The thing to do to get reputation and mark something out was primarily, and XP that I used to do, was the Romulan patrols. Um, they're so fun to do, but you know you can only get Romulan marks in them. So kind of this one you can get anything. So this is easy. You just kind of just start with these two, fuck everybody else up as they come in. Fucking great. One of my favorite patrols to do. Something flying on my neck or a flea or something. God damn it. Oh, ship. Oh, you're right here. Let's go. Gotta wait for a second until it. You have been deputized. Blah blah blah, or whatever the hell he says. Something to that effect.
You have entered an area controlled by the Bentham Guard. Our scans indicate your ship is armed and operational, and you have demonstrated your ability to assist in an ongoing operation. You will either join our squadron as a deputized Protectorate officer, or clear the area immediately.
Just agree with him. It's a lot
Now,
easier.
my deputy, we are here to apprehend a suspect wanted in multiple systems for crimes not limited to theft, coercion, destruction of private property, and murder. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
I know I was, my bad. I know I was muted. God, I hope I wasn't muted for a long time. I don't think I was. When I first did this mission, some of the things as he's saying them, I thought he was talking to me. I'm like, "We'll stand down." I'm like, "Why? He's told me to fight these people. What the hell? I don't know what's going on. What do you want me to do? Pick." My Jem'Hadar is Carmo Rax. Now, they're a special character as you get them at level 65 right off the bat. Or yeah, whatever the max level is in this game, you get them at that right off the bat, and a lot of different reputations and specialization powers already done. So, I think a lot of his are 5s already too, but I don't think all of them. Excuse me, sorry about that. I had to burp though. What I want to say is, so far it's looking good as switching to the 45 kbps bitrate is going to work much better. We're streaming. Hopefully, like I said, the quality will not suffer so much. And now I also have still forgotten to upload that video to YouTube, so I will definitely be doing that today at some point, and then it should be ready for release sometime tonight. Well, if not tonight, sometime while I'm at work. The only thing is there's a couple different things. I don't know why I'm hitting these now. I should have waited until the boss for them, but I just felt like hitting them. I've forgotten about that video for so long. 207 City Heroes. I haven't. It's been ready. I have put it back together. It's all ready to go up. That was from the last stream. I've been so kind of down on streaming for the past couple of days ever since that. Other than then yesterday I came home and thought, okay, it's going to fix everything. And when it didn't, I was like, son of a bitch. It's doing it again. And I had a headache yesterday. I just was like, just was not in the mood yesterday. So I completely forgot about that. But we'll get that up. This was going to get exported as well. And become part of the collection. There's Star Trek Online videos up there before, but we're going to start a whole new playlist for this because I numbered this one number 1. And I also talked, I know this is a while into the stream and nobody's really paying attention at this point, but I also talked earlier in the stream about changing the schedule. And this is what I'm thinking. If I didn't already mention this the other day, I might have, but I'm not sure. It might have been when I was just talking to myself when I was testing. still going to definitely stream on Monday because Monday is like my first day off. I'm done my work week. It's kind of like, yoo-hoo, it's time to relax, time to do my thing, and just do what I want to do for a while. And that's good, fun times for me. Look at that. Oh, I see. Um, and they're usually longer streams. But then I thought what I would do is to get one of my days off to myself is not stream Tuesday, but then stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but possibly not Saturday. And have it be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, take another break on Saturday, one of the days I work, and then Sunday stream like I'm streaming today. So in that regard, the 3 days that I'm already set to stream, well, without Saturday, it'd be out of that, it'd be 2 days, 5 days total. It'd be 3 days of City Heroes probably. It'd be 2 days City Heroes, 2 days of this, and then 1 day of something else. I honestly don't know yet. Like, it's not like I have such a huge, massive following of people watching me, too, and I really am just playing games and talking. I use this more as a platform to talk to people, just to talk, meet new people, chat. And damn right it got him. I know it got him. Time to pick up. The last thing with recovery. And then usually what I wind up doing after all this is
There's been a lot of turbulent activity recently, and multiple reports of danger to travelers. There have been rumors that the board...
yeah, I'm not doing this. Okay. I'm out. Like, really, I'm just out. I love that ship. I just love the way that ship moves. I was saying, it didn't even warp out. It just kind of petered out there. That's lame. So, that ship. Come on, this ship just looks. Oh, and also, I haven't even shown one of the coolest parts about this ship. We'll show that real quick. It's the bridge that it comes with. One of the nicest bridges in this game. Just for looks, just for pure aesthetics, mind you. We could do everything else that I want to do. We might just even log out, leave him not log out, but take my little vape break while he's in the bridge. The one thing that's annoying about this game above City Heroes 2 is the loading times. I will tell you, loading screens are fucking pain in my ass with this game. Dude. Actually, while it's loading, let's take a look at the. Am I still on that? No way. See, I don't pay attention to this shit. All this time, we were just on this the whole time, and I was, And of course, nobody's saying anything because I don't have many viewers. That's my fault. All right, so this is where it's going to. See, I'm so used to having my fucking app up, and I can't see that app, so I don't think about it. I would have noticed that it was on the app. I would have hit it off all that time, and nobody say anything. No offense to it. I'm not trying to say anything to you, but I'll pause into that. Completely forgot about that. So anyway, so now we're actually can see the game, but you can see this bridge. This bridge is amazing, and it's really cool because if you go out here, right, you can see that you're at the front of that part of that ship. So that's the other part of your ship that you kind of see. But just the colors of it, the look of it all. We're sitting in our captain's chair here. Captain, my captain. So, after fucking that all up, the next run you'll definitely get to see more of it. So now what I do with all this shit is we're gonna go to replicator, we go to recycle. We're gonna scroll down here. We're just gonna keep on clicking, baby. I don't need to save any of this shit. I'll save shield batteries even though I never use them. I honestly don't. I bought those before and they've been sitting there forever because I never use them. I will sell all critical components because I never have to repair really. And if you do, you get it within a battle anyway. It's just to make a little bit of money. It all adds up over time. Get rid of all this. Get rid of any auxiliary. I don't even know why I have them in the build. I never use them. They're just there to take us away. I want to get better devices. That'll be something I'll work on later. Get rid of the engine ones. This. Here I'm all typing on the thing. It was totally my fault. So the last had to be for most of the stream that we were on the fucking on that screen. So that was totally my bad. And well, that part of the stream's gonna look fantastic. It'll look fine because I totally fucked that up. Yeah, I don't like not having. I don't know how and why that fucked up like that, but I don't like not having um, that. But to be honest, I don't even need to be on the hard line. I could be on the Wi-Fi right now at the lower bit rate. It'd be fine. Fuck, I just canceled that out. I didn't tell you to get the fuck up, though, bitch. Um, that really pissed me off. That really irked the hell out of me that I fucked that up like that. So I apologize for that. Oh, I got some fuck ups. Oh, did I disconnect? I got skip frame disconnected, but I haven't. Have I disconnected though? Not according to this. And if we check content, no, we're still good. So, all right, we're going to leave it here, and we're going to see what happens. We're not going to leave it here. We're going to leave it on the pause screen. We're going to leave him here while I go outside, have a puff. And I promise to not go to the app screen at all, so that way I won't fuck it up. I wonder now, because that won't work either. I won't be able to get Streamlabs remote to work on. I just don't understand why, and I get it because it's not on the same thing, but it is because I guess once Wi-Fi, I don't fucking know. It's annoying. When I switched off the Wi-Fi, went hardline for the computer. While Twitch still works, of course, on there, the Streamlab remote app doesn't work unless I can get it to show the picture. So I'll work on that and see if it's ready for the next one. Anyway, until then, I'm going to go take a break, enjoy the music while I'm gone, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
The ship is out of control.
I tried. Um, Again, I'll try when I'm offline again to get it set up again. But my iPad for some reason couldn't scan the fucking QR code that was up there. Um, so I don't know. So yeah. So one more thing I'm going to try at least so I may have a backup is I'm going to launch it. Just install it on my phone too. And I'll see if I can get it to do it that. Give me 1 second. I'll try that real quick. It should work the same way. My phone is definitely son of a bitch. So it definitely can be done. The iPad just would not connect to it, but at least I have it on my phone, and I can see like what I got. I got to edit these things on here, but at least I can see whether I'm a live scene or the app. I'm on the app, and it's working. Okay, so we got something, and we'll make it work on the iPad eventually too, though. So all right, so we're back in the game, and let's get up, buddy. So they should all be done. Let's take care of this real quick, and then I think then we're just going to do one more round on the stream, and I think I'm going to do it's best is to go through and collect them all, in my opinion, and go back and then go back and start them all. Which I know this is a tedious part of it, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. So you can only do 3 of these hourly ones a day, or every 20 hours, which is a day basically. I was going to say it's kind of annoying, but overall you can make like what? I think it's 5,000 for the one, and then another 1,200 with 400 each time. So slowly but surely we're going to get all these fucking done, little by little. I like hearing all. You can hear them like pressing buttons or whatever hell they're doing. But I just think the bridge is pretty dope. But we're going to switch over to Carmel Racks, I think, after this. Or we're going to switch over to the Cation Real. Although, I mean, I forget his name. His name is just Rex. I just made him Rex because he's a cat. And I got to give him like a cat name. So his name is Rex. His ship's pretty decent, and he's definitely like I said, set up, and he's Tetrion based. So, but it's a different kind of play style with him because he's in a small ship, so kind of don't do the whatever you want to call it, like when I'm flying in a cruiser, I do a lot of rotating the camera around for the battle. For him, it just stays in his right in front of it because that's all he can really see anyway. Um, So we're going to leave the ship interior to go back to space, which is dumb because he taps his thing to leave space, which makes no sense, but it is what it is. And we're going to switch up characters. So what we're going to do is we're going to change character. Yes, we're going to log this character up. We're going to switch over to Carmo Rax. As you can see, engineers are my favorite. I have to say, it used to not be that way. Jarek Jackson, another one, has a pretty decent ship. He's anti-proton. Fairly set up, but not 100%. Carmo Rax, though, was my dude for the longest time. So let's do this. And I call his ship the DV Armada because he and all his little friends, all his little pets, are basically an armada. We're going to pop over one more time and check stream quality is still saying excellent. So I don't see any more issues here of anything dropping down or anything. I was 22 minutes ago, and it's only frame rate stuff. It's not, stream has disconnected, blah, blah, blah kind of shit. All right, so this is Carmo Rex in his ship. Oh, I'm not going anywhere. Find where I am. He's got let's fly him away a little bit away from here real quick. He's got the pink shield on it because it just looks best because he's Polaron. All his stuff is Polaron, and that just looks really, look how neon cool that looks, actually, I gotta say. This ship is a fucking beast. Also, I don't know how well this ship is looking in the stream. Let's take a peep at that. You can't see all my builds, my abilities. Let's change that up real quick. I think the easiest way to do that is because I don't ever touch this stuff anyway. So we're going to hit this real quick. This over to here. You don't have to worry about seeing that so much. Move that over. The only problem with that is I just took 2 fucking screenshots because it's it can't help but do that. So Kind of annoying on that part, but yeah, this he looks pretty dope. It's a fat bellied ship, but he is pets galore. So we're just gonna start right away. But he actually still got XP bonus and everything. Shit, wow. He doesn't have any money. I don't think he has any assets. He has dilithium, I'm sure. Um, a little bit. Said a lot of this. A lot of. Because he was the main. He was the one. Oh my God, I did so much on him. He was pretty. He's got a lot on here. We can get him started. But if you look, they're not all. Oh, they are. They are actually all five. But they're. I don't think anybody's as close as Maximus. Maximus has. Yeah, they're all about the same. They're all so close. Um, I mean, it can't hurt. Oh, I think. Oh, I think what it was. We don't have any. We don't. You need money for this? No, he doesn't have. No, he does though. Oh, we do need energy credits, and he has no energy credits. So I'm not transferring no money. I don't feel like doing all that. So we're gonna run. We'll see if we can make out of this stuff. I think all the shields are in here because I was trying to find out where I couldn't remember the last character I had played and where all his things were. He don't have anything. He's got the Jem'Hadar set fully, but he is also rocking. Oh no, he's not. He's just rocking straight up quantum torpedo launchers, not part of any set or anything like that. He's got the Jem'Hadar set. But he does pretty well. So I mean, I haven't played in a while, but we're gonna see how well he does. He's at the advanced, right? It's advanced, right? I don't know. So let's do a couple trolls with him. Again, Age of Discovery. We're gonna start with the same ones again. That ship looks dope though too. He's This is all, like I said, it's all Paul Ron. So Paul Ron's kind of cool. Um, See, you get his little wing. You get your little wingman. We don't have to worry about listening to this. It's the same bullshit she said before. And we're gonna link these off the bat, right off the bat, and we don't need. But he's a slow moving ship, no doubt about that. But it's so cool. You just tell them to attack, they'll go attack. And detach butt. A little butt ship comes out. And so now he's flying two wings of those two fucking ships, and the other thing. So he's an armada of six in one. With some pretty dope sciencey kind of stuff. With the fucking Tychon's Rift, however the hell you say it, I'm not really sure. I don't want to say things wrong. A lot of the same things, but he was like my main for a while. So same mission, of course, you can see, but in a slightly different way. You know, that ship will stay detached for the whole time because.
We did it.
Yeah. And Klingons incoming.
Unstable. We need to hurry, or those ships won't make
So get ready to go fight them. Oh, come on. I didn't get close enough. Come on. Oh, look at the shadow of that little ship on my ship. That was dope. Pull that out too. Why not? He does not have. I don't think he's using entwined tactical matrices. I think he's just pure, but he's intelligence too. So I'm used to some of those some of those abilities. Intelligence team 1. But not being engineering, he doesn't have miraculous repairs. But he usually doesn't need it because his pets take. Oh, I didn't hit the. Actually, it should still be fine even with this character. I was like, oh, I didn't hit combat log, but it doesn't. I don't think it matters. We didn't check that last time because I'm afraid to put it on that now.
Coming to our aid. Some sort of energy surge erupted from the rift and hit us. We lost main power, sensors, everything. If you arrived a few minutes later,
Go down. I forgot we're all the way up here. Blessings of Lucar.
Our systems are coming back on.
Under the circumstances.
If you
Come on.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Let's regroup.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
Yeah, we get everything except for that. God, that's so annoying. Usually, like when I'm playing him, I have the time. I can look away. I can make sure I pick up all my stuff because he's fine. Like there's no issues with him. That's a great power dispersal wave. However, you got to be right in front of somebody, and you got to have the time to launch it, or it doesn't really do anything. It's very annoying. Or I forgot. I don't have them in that mode. I should have. That was dumb. It's been a while since I played him, so it's a little different. It's a lot more like busy stuff going on with all little ships, but and having a wingman is nice because if you start to, I don't know, we just fuck around. We'll do a little mission with him. We'll do another one with somebody else. I'm just gonna mess around for another 25 minutes or so, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream. I really just wanted to see what it would look like. Um, Fucking up with that app kind of screwed me up, but yeah, like till 10 o'clock, simple little streamy stream. And calling some reinforcements. Yeah, I think after this we'll do a little Rex. Maybe one mission with Jarek Dax too with some anti-proton. I like the idea of having different characters that had different primary, energy damage. So he's like my Polaron guy. The other one was my phaser. Rex is all Tetrion. Jarek Dax is all anti-proton. Um, I have a decent, although I don't think able to do advanced runs yet, but I have a decent, not really Klingon, he's Romulan. So all plasma. Really cool character, Sirix. I haven't played him in a bit though, so somebody's like I'd have to get into again, like offline to remember again, but they'll definitely come back in some streams. But I just always enjoy what I enjoy about this is playing just space battles, just making sure I can survive, clicking the clickies. With Maximus, it's really about getting him to tier 6. And like I said, he's my main. I have multiple ships that I can really fuck with him, and getting eventually getting those different sets. The engine, the base 4-piece sets for those, as well as some decent weapons sets on them, should make any build be pretty damn good with the abilities that he has and all the different specializations that he has. He's done with that. What do you need? You don't even need anything. Actually, you do kind of need some. What is the lowest? 215. That was pretty low.
I think that was the last of them. It appears Jaula and her indeed.
Oh, damn it.
I think that indeed.
Yeah, that was nice. I didn't pull my ship back up. That was my bad. It'll be connected. I like to see the animation. Sometimes it's fun though. Oh, I don't have the light back on either. Yeah, I'm fucking up like crazy today. Not a big deal. It wasn't a huge fucking. But the way that fits in is. All right, so that was fun. Let's do a different character though. I like the idea of doing that. So we're gonna change up character. Again, somebody who I'm not really worried about doing a march with. Let's fuck with Rex. Rex is fun. The ship is totally different. He's got the intel suit outfits going on. A lot of the same crewmen because um, they were just easy to get. So down like around. This is my Rex, my Cation guy. He's got beautiful green eyes. His weapon's all shiny. Look at his shiny weapon. Oh, he does have some flourish. What does he got? Let's see. He's got to be 6 and something because you only get that with 6. What do we got? Just 1, right? Yeah, he does. Yeah, he's got Kobali, right? Is it Kobali? I think it's Kobali. But again, he doesn't have any money, and his stuff is not all. I mean, his ship stuff is everything is what you call. He's flying the Denali. So you got the quantum phase. It's a full quantum phase set. Somebody's got Kobali. It's all part of the. Oh no, he's got stuff part of the Crenum temporal shit as well as the quantum phase. So the Crenum temporal's got. I don't know. He was fun. Crenum temporal. That's part of the Crenum. Okay. Yeah. It's been like I said. It's been a while since I played different characters. I mean, not that long, but um, yeah. He was at. He's got a lot to go. He still has ways to go. Nothing in competitive with Gamma. That's crazy. He's got Iconian all the way up. So it's Iconian. He's got up to 6. Okay. Yeah, man. But hardly any marks. I mean, look at the amount of marks. He gets nothing. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. But it'll still be fun to fly real quick. Let's go fly. Yeah, we're gonna leave this here. Let's go. I believe he's running as far as his primary and secondary Miracle Worker. I believe. I'm not positive, but let's see. We go to skills. What are we running here? Miracle Worker and Strategist. Um, because he has some issues with such a little tiny little ship, and he's running for the looks or whatever the full Aegis set on for visuals. So the Agent Variant Shield Array. The only problem is you don't get the bonuses of these because it's just for the visuals. Um, but it makes for some cool ass visuals. So he has some of the other shield like the platinum. You can throw the platinum on that. Doesn't look so great though. Pink looks kind of neat, but doesn't really work with his because that's the other thing. Oh, and also Tilly's shield wasn't so bad. It looks a little swirl. It looks like a fucking bad paint job. Um, but no, we're gonna put it back on. Where we at? Where's my Aegis? Um, it just works really great because of what he is with the. Also, oh shit, we gotta switch him up then too because can't see. Actually, you can because there is some stuff here. All right, well, let's change him up too. Move this shit over. No, I said move. Come on. What is going on? I couldn't get that past there. Take a look at the stream real quick. Yeah, that's better. That kind of stuff, you don't need to see that stuff anyway for doing it. So, um, yeah. So let's just do wanted because wanted is one of the easiest ones in my opinion to do. I don't want to do anything sort of. I just wanted to do some space fighting with him real quick. That's different. Like normally, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Um, also, I'm getting hungry too. Time to eat. One more night of work. Woohoo! But then Monday, we'll be back tomorrow. If this is really solid and working out better this way, we'll be back tomorrow. Um, Streaming City Heroes, finishing up Shot and Geist, fighting Mott, and then some more stuff with him. I don't know what, but we'll see. The loading on this shit, I just can't hack this sometimes. Then it'll do like this, and then instantly it'll load up in a second. Watch it. Okay, maybe not instantly. Yeah, but like that, it'll show up like 20 seconds, in a minute. Like, bing. All right. So normally, as I'm playing and fighting, I'm moving around. Oh, hold on, I gotta move that over real quick too. Bring that back over here so I know where the hell it's at. Um, but for him, and we don't fly real fast either, because. But you want to stay. But you can do these cool, fun rolls with him, which is so much fun. He's got chemosite laced weaponry, so fire those torpedoes and shit. And get a little further away from it, no problem. I still use the mouse to drag over and see stuff, but I like to stay dead on with him. He's got pilot abilities, but that's because that's the stuff in the ship. He needs to get it. What are the countermeasures I put out there? He's down. But with the Tetrion being all white base like that, real bright white, I thought that was cool.
You haven't.
To do him.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and
Yeah,
ask if
I
their
didn't notice him
boss
where. There they are.
out of hiding.
This is a fun little attack. Watch this shit. This is fun. Come on, boys. Get everybody to tire up in front. Come on. He's got a lot of backups too. Like he can call. I love that. I just love the way that Tetrion looks. Pardon me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Then go loudly. There we go. Like, everything just looks dope, man. Everything just looks really good with that. It is countermeasures. All right. That's something I need to take off. These pilot skills are great, but we gotta get some better pilot skills. There's lots of different things. And there's things I gotta do with. I got things I gotta tweak with them. I do like launching them. I think they're kind of cool, but I love the rolling, and I love that. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. I love it. I haven't played him in a bit. He's fun. But for ones like this, some of the tougher ones can be a little harrowing for him sometimes. But it's primarily because I haven't played him in a while. Excuse me.
Sensors are picking up small habitations from the asteroid, possibly consistent with Volkol's temporary hideout.
Oh, let's hit some torpedoes. The Chemosite lace weaponry. Yeah, blow up, motherfuckers. Aim from the side, too. Look at that. I just love that look on him. This is like a little ship with a lot of fucking problems. You know what I mean? Like, don't fuck with this little tiny ship, man. Little tiny ship called Rock Your World, baby. That's what she said. Oh, I forgot I still had that going. And still dragged him back. I got the whole set of this. You can get like a bundle of these 3 flight ships, and I wanted to use one for a tactical. Like I said, I just wound up going picking different characters for different powers, different damage types. You know. So this is my Tetrion guy. I think we'll probably run one more with Jarek Dax to show some anti-proton off too, which is also pretty cool, and that ship's pretty dope. Plus, he's a science guy. So 2 good science guys and 2 good engineers. I don't really have a good tactical. I mean, I had a decent tactical, but not a great one anymore. Taking you with me. No, you're not. I talk to this mission so much because whenever they say something, I'm like, we won't go quietly. Well, I gotta go loudly then. He goes, I'm taking you with me. I'm thinking, ooh, where are we going? Oh, some reinforcements. I love Tetrion. It just looks so like bright, white, like pew pew pew, blasty, man. The good thing is that once Maximus is at tier 6 for everything, everybody else gets a nice little discount. So they should get to it a little bit faster. So then we're going to really rock out some of the other characters. What do you got? God, he's got some brilliant ones that are so low. Let's go Romulan.
And welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get on. There have been. We have
Let's go on, Teb. On. All right, so one more character I'm going to swap out, and then we're going to call it a day with this stream. Like I said, again, this is just a test, and I fucked up the first part of it with having the app up that entire time like a moron. But, I'm not used to not having my remote, which hopefully I'll have fixed by the next stream as well. But, so now let's do Jarek Dax, which is anti-proton in this pretty cool ship. I forget what the name of the ship is. I mean, I know it's called Retribution, but I forget what. Some kind of temporal ship. Let's go with Jarek Dax. He's my other sciencey guy. Jarek Dax is a name I've used in numerous MMOs for different characters. Star Wars Galaxies being one of them. He was my main, if you call it a main, but the one character I played on Star Wars Galaxies, Jarek Dax. This ship looks dope, but only because of the shield that it has, because this ship is ugly without a special shield. I mean, it's not ugly. That's call it ugly, but it's extremely. It's got just a simple little to it. It's like it's not so great. Um, this is what the Aegis with the Aegis on. Aegis makes it look really fucked up. He's got the full Aegis set, right? For not the full, but Aegis, and then Obelisk. Yeah, it's two. It's a two-part. He has two. I don't have the other one or whatever. But so disable this, and the shield I'm using, I think for him was Discovery Refit Battery, because it kind of gives it a normal-looking look, in my opinion, with the white lights and all. So I thought that actually always looked pretty decent. So he is set and ready to go, as best as I remember him. Again, let's keep on having to move the ship weapons over here, where we don't really pay attention to him. Move this shit over. And, oh, he's got the. Oh yeah, he's got a cool little with this the defensive, offensive, and support configuration. I usually go defensive, I think, because he doesn't. And again, I usually like playing characters that have pets because they kind of help you out. So for him, we'll do a regular one. We'll do a Age of Discovery. Let's do Rescue right here. Rescue and Search sounds good. We'll do that one real quick with him. Again, I was really kind of gung ho on the whole Aegis stuff. That's why they all have Aegis as the impulse engine and shit.
Thank you for coming to our aid.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get weapon that up. He's another fun because he's all sciencey. The anti-proton is just dope. Wah, 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 wah. Sounds like a fucking alarm the entire time. Look at them firing off. Look how much they firing off. Pew, 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 pew. That's right. Tear you down, motherfucker. Oh, we ain't even the thing. I forget what the ships he has. He has, what's he got in here? What are the ships? Hangar Elite Obelisk Swarmer. I think I got them because he is or was in a fleet. He might be in a fleet still. I never do anything in the fleet. I joined and I had a couple characters go over. Most of my characters go over, but then I never really did anything like with fleet stuff. So
Klingon vessels are warping into your position.
it's a fun little thing to do. The causal anchor, or however you say that. Look at that. Two little things put together, pull everybody together. He's pretty solid. I kind of forgot about him being a pretty damn solid guy too, and being more maneuverable than Karma Rex and Anti-Proton, but it's just fun to kind of go with that power set as well. Plus, he's a Discovery character, if memory serves.
Thank you for coming to our aid. Some sort
Like I did him through which I love the Discovery tutorial better than the regular one.
Our systems are. If you feel that's.
Close that rift, bitch. Let's go.
That's one less rift to worry about. Let's regroup with Kumarke.
Let's regroup.
Bad news, I'm afraid. Klingons Klingons are approaching our
Not bad news, it's good news. Get to fight some Klingon. Let's go. That, hit with that, hit with this, and this, and this, and we hit with this, and we hit it with that. Really fuck you guys up. A little bit of that, maybe. Yeah, baby. A little bit of that, maybe. Yeah, it's called some reinforcements. Photonic reinforcements. Let's go. Another causal ankle. Let's go there. There you go. You got some issue with dying now, though, and they go, oh, holy shit, let's go. Leave me alone. Don't hurt me. Don't kill me. Well, I like my engineering. Engineering captains are like, they got like a, it's like a, I don't know what you want to call it, but if you're about to die, just hit that miraculous repairs. And then if you have that trait slotted, there's a trait that automatically resets it if you take a certain amount of damage after hitting it, which is great. So if you're really in a pinch, you get to use it again right away if you need to. He's also, if memory serves, he's got the thing where, like, if he goes down, he's going to get teleported away, I think. Yep. I know. I was just thinking about that. I'm thinking, yeah, I think that's what it's got. Yeah, because he's going to fucking die if we don't get him out of here. And so he's not as, if you notice, of course, I mean, some are great, but nobody's like Maximus. Well, I mean, Carlo Rax is pretty dope. But Maximus Kane is like the bee's knees, man. He is the character with the best setup for survivability. He doesn't die. It's very rare. It's happened from time to time. He doesn't get exploded from time to time, but it's very rare. And he has some issues, but he can hold his own. For the most part, he can eventually survive. It's just sometimes if they hit you too hard with some shit, you're fucked. Yeah. But such is life, and such is the game of Star Trek. But I love the I like Andy Proton. I love the wah 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 wah. Give me another. Give me that. Give me that. That. Stragglers, bitch. What the fuck you think I've been doing? I've been dealing with the stragglers. Everybody else. Stragglers, non-stragglers. I deal with all the bad guys, bitches. I got that. That's good. I got the if memory serves, while he's here, and we gotta go anywhere. In skills, he's running strategist, which is like strategist is awesome. And temporal operative, which one of the things it gives you is continuity. Yeah, reduce below 10% hull, trigger continuity. You apply to self teleport backwards 8 kilometers from current position and facing. You get 32,000 hit points, 19,000 shiver generation per facing. So it was like, yeah, it's like that's a little save me real quick. But what do we need for him? He's decent on numbers. He's not great though. What's the lowest? 132. Nope, 123. I see a 123. What's that? Competitive. Nobody has any competitive fucking marks. Indubitably. You put that shit behind us. We can't use it anyway. I got some EC on Maximus. I should definitely put some of that in the bank and give it to some of these guys so they can run some. I think I got to see how long the marks thing lasts. We'll definitely probably play him. I don't know. Yeah. All right. So I think what we should do is I'm going to end it soon, but I think we're going to go back and see what's going on with Maximus Kane. See where we are with his second set of chumpy chumps. Sorry, chumpy chumps. I know. I love how I speak clear English, right? Where are we at with his reputation? 26 minutes. It's 10 of 11, 10 of 10. Let's, we know we can handle shit with him. Because, look, he's such a badass. Bang, let's do it. Alright, so we'll do another whole run with him. Or at least as many as we want to. We'll do another run now. So, starting with rescue and search, let's do it. Look at that shit. Oh, the way the light displays off that beautiful, stealthy kind of Section 31 shielding. Oh, it's gorgeous, I tell you, it's gorgeous. What ship is this fucking? I have a
As you can see, I'm in the middle of a...
You know they have where you can get your ships printed. I actually have a print of this ship. God knows where the hell it is, somewhere in that closet. But I have that, and I have a little arbiter. They were my two major ships I was playing at a time. What liquor ready for God's sakes? I never did get stands for those ships, though. I wanted to get stands for them. They're just, I think, little 4-inch ones, but pretty dope, though. Pretty neat. I don't think the number's the same because I think it was for the other guy's version of this ship. But it's still the Tenacity. The name's still the same, but the numbers are different. But I can always change it. I can change his numbers, right? Even if they're the same numbers as another character. I would hope so, because then it could be his ship, and it's also not with the Section 31 skin or shield, whatever you want to call it. This is with the basic black. But at that size, at 4-inch, how much could you really find out anyway? You know what I mean? Like you're not gonna notice.
That rift's unstable. We need to hurry.
Klingons! Oh no, I got Klingons on my butt. This ship is just such, I don't know, it's such a simple design, but it's just so, I don't know, would it be all boxy and angular like that? And then fucking Into Darkness, like I said before, it makes a fucking entrance in that movie. Like, you see that ship, man, you're like, holy shit, look at the size of that ship. I accidentally scratched a small scab off my arm, that's why I'm bleeding now. The blessings of Lucara.
Our systems, if
Alright, I told you I skip right through these shits a lot of times. Let's go.
I'm afraid. Klingons are approaching our position.
Yeah, baby, time to bring it on. Yeah, all the weapons. Click all the clickies. Yeah, baby. No, you don't get to do that. No. Get me back to my regular speed. Get me, don't try to get me away from all you guys. You guys are all gonna die. Don't you do it. Ah, shit, I did not mean to do miraculous repairs. I did not mean to do that. That was so dumb. That was an accidental click. Damn it. Ooh, I leveled up. Another point towards pilot. Oh, no. Quit your shit. I hate when they do that, boosting your speed and try to get you to run away. Hey, don't make me run away. I ain't trying to run away. I'm trying to kick your ass. Give me that one that's close. There you go. One that's close, damn it. Give it up. You're not gonna win, motherfuckers. Not gonna happen. Damn right they failed. Damn right target shields have failed, bitch. Give me my fucking broadside one more time. I probably won't before this is over. I love that. It's one of my favorite attacks. No, it's not. Stop lying. Lying, computer. Oh, what are you talking about? I'm 100%. What are you talking about? Spin around. Let's fly around real fast a little bit. Yeah, buddy. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew. Yeah. No, 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 no. Again, you're just too afraid of my power. You gotta push me away. So uncool. So uncool. Here, have a Voth core. Generative. Let's go attack. Oh, there we go. We get the broadside. Broadside. Oh, fine. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's deal with the stragglers, shall we?
What the fuck you think I've been doing, bitch? Stragglers. Dealing with them. Right there, fam. Oh, you got some of that build up. Give me some of that. Come on, rapid decay. You're already done. It's pointless even fucking do that. So, pointless. Ooh, I got that. Yeah, right. Get to have that. Right. Yeah. There we go. Nicely done. Fantastic work, crew. You're the best. All right, what are we doing now? Trying to get those ones above
What's the last of them?
400.
It appears that you and I
437.
have once again
Delta. Let's do some
achieved
Delta.
determined. They
Delta.
may well return here to
Yes, they may, but we'll kick their ass again. Well, that's what we do here. That's what the Federation's all about. Destroying people. Oh, might as well spend that XP point. Ain't gonna really matter much, but might as well do it. Specialization in the pilot. Get the next one over here. What do we got? 18. No. Oh, what was it 8 and 5? 13? Yes, 13 to go. 13 to go to finish that one out. Not bad. All right, let's go to ninth rule and talk to Madron again. I love the texture on that shield, man. I mean, this gives your whole ship a totally different look. I love it. I love vanity shields because I'm so vain.
Looks like there was a fight.
Yeah, yeah.
The Carter is ready to
Doink,
assist you.
doink. Full speed. And slow down.
Leave enough of their ships for salvage. I'll be under cloak.
Reading a single Ferengi vessel. Marauder class. They've decloaked.
Broadside. Love it. Ooh, I think I'll get stuck in the gravity well, bitch. Ain't like that gravity well. Yeah. I know they failed because they suck. That's why. Good job, guys.
Well, there's good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Actually, none of it. On to the next thing. Oh, hi, Mandarin. Oh, hard pass.
I won't tell the Gorn we have the spores if you don't.
I won't tell the Gordon if we had the spores. You know. How shady is that shit, man? Starfleet being all shady like and shit. I don't need to glad that I did. Oh well. That's not the main battle. This is just a little one. They're still gonna tell Mandarin over there, and they'll be like, ah, everybody, whatever else he says. Yeah. Team.
I'll throw in the legendary.
Hey, talks to Udot. Have a deal? No, we don't have a deal yet. Dumbass Mandarin. I still want him to say my favorite one. 3 words. Gorn Championship Wrestling. Favorite one. Oh, but I don't talk anymore. Ah, what the hell? Why did I do that? You're all gonna die. Just give it up now, man. Pointless though. So I click in, it's already on. So what's the point? Fun, but it's done already. Pew 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 pew. Target shield have failed. Yeah, no shit.
They're down to a few ships.
Keep up the pressure. Yeah, no shit. Hey, keep on telling me the same bullshit. I know. Ooh, we do get the broadside again. Yeah, buddy, you're fucked now. Broadside. Oh, look at you. You're going down there, buddy. Told you. Knew it was going to happen.
Well fought
Got
indeed.
Delta last time. We'll get
They'll
Delta
think
again.
twice about coming after us again.
Adrian? Yeah, who cares? Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Oh my god. I don't drink soda that often, but I grabbed a couple dietary Pepsis the other day. But man, whenever I drink soda, it's so gassy. So where are we at? 12 minutes. We might not do a full run on everything again. I think we're just going to do a enough to get that going again, and then we're going to call it a day. One, because I got to go to the bathroom, so I got about 12 minutes left in me. So do I want to do one of these, or do I want to do Wanted? Let's do Wanted. Let's do Wanted real quick. Just some nice, simple pew pew. Just start shooting everybody right from the get go. It's fun, fun, fun stuff. And then this. Damn, that was two of them. Those two that fast was pretty fucking dope. Not gonna lie. And they died side by side. At least they died together.
Looks like our fight got them to notice us.
There they are.
Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Hey, can your boss come out of hiding? Yeah. Okay. No problem. I'll just destroy you. Not a problem. Really. I'm good either way. Broadside.
Keep concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate
I am.
down their numbers. We will not go quietly.
Then go loudly. But either way, you're going. Trust me. Just looking at what happened today with changing the bid rate and having this stream last as long as it did with actually really no problems that I have seen. And definitely it's the key that the bid rate was just too high. I just hope that it's decent enough quality, which we shall see with this video. I'll take it up to YouTube and
Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids.
see what tomorrow videos are going to be like and all.
Temporary hideout.
Not my shields. Not my shield. My shields haven't been. Don't even talk about that. My shields are amazing. Four shields failing, yeah, but then they all fix themselves right away. Don't you dare do that shit. I thought they did that. I was like, wait a minute.
We do what we want.
Where we want? Well, I hope you want to die right here. See, it's the dumb shit that I do all the time. Whether I'm streaming or not, every time I play it, I say the same shit all the time. Because I'm a goober.
Picked up a Type B transmission on a new frequency.
Yep, jamming that frequency. No, but it was probably a.
For assistance.
I was. God knows they need all the help they can get. I just want to get you real quick. I'm taking you with me. Not to say I know he is.
I'm taking you with me.
Oh, I got a feeling that's what you were going to say. I don't know how. I don't know how I knew that, but I just did. I'm special like. The bonus from coming out of stealth is nice, but I always forget to put it on. So. How did that come off now? What the hell, man? Mage, you're going down, buddy. Give it up.
That's got this.
Yeah,
Excellent.
right, I got him.
We'll send over a pacification party to take the suspect into custody.
Doing Delta, right? I
Thank
should
you
bring
for
it up
your
above
assistance,
500.
and welcome to this sector. We recommend that you get underway and head for secure space.
Okay. Okie dokie. You recommend it. I will say okay. I definitely got to go piss. So, I think that being said, we're going to end this Today was really just an unscheduled testing stream. I got to work tonight. Tomorrow will be a longer one, but we're going to be with City Heroes tomorrow for sure to finish up defeating Mott. M-O-T. Where we at, though? Where we at? 6 minutes? Yeah, I'm going to go to the bathroom now. I'll log back in and do all that shit later. But, so this has been Star Trek Online. I hope you enjoyed watching me play it. If you did, you can hit that follow button here on Twitch. You can also subscribe if you're feeling generous and also help support the channel. And if you're watching this long on YouTube, God bless you. You got much nothing to do, but I appreciate it. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic holiday weekend. If you're in the U.S., it's Labor Day, so if you don't have to work Monday, enjoy that day off tomorrow. And I shall see you sometime tomorrow. So until the next one, guys, peace out.